Trump is back in town. He had a big press conference. I mean, it's like one thing after another, right? I was telling my friends, I'm busy now. I'm really, 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 really busy. And it's going to continue this way because he's that way. So he had a press conference and he announced alongside Larry Ellison this massive initiative in AI that they believe is actually going to help to cure cancer. I mean, wow. I mean, if Trump is responsible for helping to cure cancer, I wonder if then they'll finally recognize him. Probably not. But anyway, you can tell he's back in town. Just check him out here. Stopping the reporter mid-sentence. This was great.
And we had 1,500. We have 16 under review. As you know, we commuted about 16 of them because it looks like they could have done things that were not acceptable for a full pardon. But these people have served years of jail, and their lives have been ruined. And in many cases, listen to me for a second. Stop interrupting. They've served years in jail, and if you look at the American public is tired of it. Take a look at the election.
Yeah. Right? I mean, it tells you everything. So, of course, all the reporters, they didn't want to ask about AI. They didn't want to ask about business. They didn't want to ask about the $500 billion, which is a really, really, really big deal. No, they only wanted to ask about the pardons. By the way, I mean, just amazing. They were singing last night, God Bless the USA, Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA. It was really kind of a touching moment as they were released from jail. He also released Russ Ulbricht, who, by the way, was one of the original people to allow folks to transact in Bitcoin. It totally freaked out the feds. They put him away for life, a young guy. He released him and he pardoned him effectively. And so there's just an amazing sense, I think, of optimism. Russ was somebody who was one of those original disruptors, right? Because he was doing stuff years ago, using Bitcoin as a transaction method when, you weren't supposed to do that. So all kinds of great things coming. One of the things that I loved, though, was this idea that we're gonna rally and we're gonna be the ones leading the way on the AI front. And for all of those that say, oh, you know what? He just takes his orders from Elon. Let me tell you, Elon's not behind this move, but nonetheless, Trump did it anyway. Let's watch.
Well, thank you very much, and it's an honor to be here today. We have first full day as president. We're back, and we had a great first term, but we're going to have an even better second term, and I think we're going to do things that people will be shocked at. We're starting off with tremendous investment coming into our country at levels that nobody's really ever seen before. And they're very happy with the fact that I won the race and that they feel confident in their investments. And it's big money and high quality people. So.
Yep. I mean, 500 billion. That's billion with a B. So that we can be out in front. It's amazing. By the way, 76research.com, we actually recommended Oracle a while back. So I'm just saying, trust us. we tend to kind of have our finger on the pulse of what's going on. And it wasn't because we knew about this specific venture. It was actually related to how you could play AI in different ways. But that was one of our picks. A couple others, infrastructure plays, have also been rallying because he's coming out with an infrastructure plan too. I mean, this was an AI one, but the point just being that there's lots of good stuff going on. And the other good thing that's happening is you're seeing a sense of confidence, right? People are feeling good. Everyone I talk to, people are coming out of the woodwork. I mean, I live in a little tiny, very liberal northeastern town, or what I thought was really liberal. And all of a sudden, people are coming up to me and saying, hey, Trish, I love your show. I'm so excited. I feel like I can finally breathe again. And I'm like, yeah, I feel the same way. We can finally breathe again. You finally have a voice to think what they did. I mean, you want to talk fascism. You want to talk authoritarian. Heck, that's what was going on. When 51X spooks are telling you you're the crazy one for thinking that there might be anything wrong with Hunter Biden's laptop, all while the FBI was investigating it. And sure enough, he's one bad dude, so bad that his own father had to pardon him, for goodness sakes, along with the rest of the damn family, in an unprecedented move. What the heck were these people doing? I'd like to know. And by the way, I think we could. I think we could still find out. You know why? If you could just get them to testify, they have to now at this point. If someone decides to open an investigation, they have to be able to testify. And by the way, they won't go to jail for it, but they have to tell the truth. You could also go after them civilly. You could go after them at the state level, right? Letitia James isn't backing down because she says she can go after him at the state level. Well, guess what? You could go after the Biden family at the state level too. So I don't think we've heard the end of that. And you got some smart people. Stephen Miller has been working hard for 4 years, believe me, trying to figure out what they'd be doing when this day would come. And here is this day. And Donald Trump is full of optimism, wants to get stuff done. And it's working, ladies and gentlemen. It's working. He's getting stuff done and everyone loves it.